Hey graduates, wagwan, and for those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe to A Touch of Class with Head Teacher K. Right, on Sunday we're gonna always have a little fun day with some fun facts about our beautiful island, Jamaica. Now, do you know that Jamaica has a lot of very interesting proverbs that seem to be losing itself in the newer generation? As we evolve as a people, we notice that our language tends to develop according to what's popular with dancehall music at the time. However, there are certain traditional sayings that, despite the fact that they're not being said as often, will never lose their flavor. So we'll go down in some of them right now and tell me if you recognize any of these from whichever parish you may be from. If you have never been to Jamaica, being familiar with the meanings of these will give you a little bit of an upper hand if you ever hear them used in your presence. First one on the list is, "No make one donkey choke you." English translation, "Don't let one donkey choke you." This means do not be tricked by an idiot. An excellent context for this proverb is if you notice somebody being sucked into bad company and, really and truly, they should know better. It's a way of alerting people to the fact that they are falling into foolish habits or adapting foolish ways that they are really above. So when you see your friend about to make a silly move in life, take one look on them and say, "No make one donkey choke you." Oh. Next on the list is, "When trouble take you, picnic shot fit you." Translation, when in trouble, a child's shirt will fit you. This simply means that whenever you get into a challenging position, simply adapt to the situation so that you can become victorious. A great way to use this is if, say, for example, somebody has gotten themselves into problems and it is as a result of their own actions. It's simply a way of telling them, listen, just face your shame and get over it. It is one of the things that you can use when you're telling people really and truly you are the cause of your own consequences. Proverb number 3, "Sorry for mawga dog, turn round, bite you." Translation, feeling sorry for a hungry dog, he will turn around and bite you. Really, this means simply that the said individual that you try to help are the same ones that turn around and be ungrateful towards you. Have you ever been in a situation where you have gone out of your way to assist somebody who is more vulnerable and they turn around and they basically show you no gratitude or appreciation?
Hey, you know ungrateful people, you go away to, Yeah? Because when I want go find, you never send them go there, But at the thought that come, make I one can think we send you back a piece of money back home. I want send you a 50, you complain. Then? No found not deserve it, Yeah, but I love the people them heart, make them send it and go, Then, and I found the people and your family. Because the people them left so they want better themselves and better than pitney. Back home. Because enough of them people here always go foreign. Especially the woman, they run left them pitney back home. Then, if you go up there and work so hard in a snow, then, in a rain, them have you out there. Enough of them have you take bus, that bus stop with, I want to know. You know what I them have that bus stop when you want the place a snow, the place a cool and them have you out there and that. I work some long hours with some people who don't even want to work for. But me think at the thought that count, because that to grow up and that's at the thought that count. So no stop being grateful to the people them.
This is a typical way that you can use this proverb. Ah boy, whole heap of us know what that feel like. Next on our list of proverbs, "Bend the tree while it young, when it old it hard fi broke." Translation, bend a tree while it is young, because when it is old it will break. The meaning of this is simply that it is easier to train a child when they are young than when they are older. Usually used in the context of a warning when an adult perceives a child acting out of place. In other words, when telling parents that you should discipline your child, you can simply say, "Bend the tree while it young, 'cause when it old, it hard fi broke."
Hello in Jamaican.
Hello in Jamaica. Wagwan.
And next on the list of proverbs, I really like this one, people. "Na ramp with mawga cow, I coulda bull mama." Translation, Don't play with a skinny cow, it could be the bull's mother. Boy, this one really is a very good proverb. The meaning of it is simply, belittling persons because they seem helpless is the worst thing you can do, because you don't know the type of high profile and influential persons they may have by their side, and also you don't know how they may evolve tomorrow into being a powerful individual. You ever see some simple, quiet folks and people decide that them are gonna mess with them and then them turn around and regret it? Perfect time to say to the person who is messing with that person, no ramp with mawga cow, I could have bull mama. Next on our list of proverbs is cockroach no business in a fowl fight. Translation: a cockroach has no business in fowl fights. Meaning, don't get yourself involved in a situation that has nothing to do with you. A synonym phrase for that is simply mind your own damn business. And last on our list of Jamaican proverbs today is not expect nothing from a pig but a grunt. English translation: don't expect anything from a pig but a grunt. This simply means do not expect class or grace from somebody who does not have that social background. In other words, if you know someone is an idiot, why be surprised or hurt when they act like one? Holy pavos out, yes, I expect more from pig than a grunt. It nah go work. Jamaican language and expression is a fascinating thing. We have such interesting ways of putting together our words to give meaning. As our language travels across the diaspora, it takes on different sounds, accents, but somehow the meanings evolve to incorporate that which was old and something else that is new. I came across this video from one of my favorite TikTok personalities. He's actually an English and sociology teacher based here in the UK. And you know what I loved about this video, graduates? How he addressed this whole concept of what you should sound like if you're claiming Jamaican heritage. Listen carefully to what he says and don't be offended by the colorful cloths and fabrics that you're about to hear. It makes a lot of sense.
Let me tell you something. I'm becoming sick and tired of Jamaican people on TikTok dictating and telling me how they believe I should talk from how I should not speak. I am from the United Kingdom and I am from Jamaica. So I have the authority and the right to speak how I want to speak and how I choose to speak. British people and the Jamaican diaspora that exists in the United Kingdom has existed in the United Kingdom for generations upon generations. And within that time, there's a hybridity within our existence and in our identities that realizes itself in the way in which we speak. And one thing for sure is we do not need a person that is not a part of that history and a part of that legacy and a part of that journey and story dictating and telling we, members of the Jamaican diaspora, members of the Jamaican diaspora that are living overseas, that come from the Windrush generation, do not need individuals like you to dictate and tell we our talk. The girl in the last comment must have said that she lived in Britain for some time. So you are telling me, somebody that is a Jamaican British person, the way in which we speak, the way we does speak, what your experience was when you was in the United Kingdom and how British Jamaican people speak. I can tell you that I am a British Jamaican person. So the way that I am speaking is authentic with British Jamaican identity. You coming in with your swooping comment and then commanding it and dictating that my authentic British Jamaican accent, as ordained by my Jamaican parents and as ordained by my experience in Jamaica and outside of Jamaica and as ordained by my grandparents and my people that where I come from, which is shared by most of the Jamaican British people that live in the United Kingdom. And if you have found yourself up in here to comment on the authenticity of my experience, you have come up in here with your bastardized lack of information, ignoramus self, lacking of information to come and call something ridiculous. What is ridiculous is the fact that you have thought that you can dictate and tell me how I must speak from how I can't speak. Jamaican people, this is an announcement to the whole I want to know that feel like you can stop by my thing and you have a problem with the way that I speak. This is my voice. It is authentic. Just like all of the people them that have hybrid identities. If them are African, every so often you're gonna hear Chile. If they're from Barbados, you're gonna swing like soul and all them out to
something there. Please do not be upset with me because your experience in life has been one of which that you have only ever been around people that speak and communicate in a particular way. I do not. I am from a multicultural place where there is diversity and there is an experience of people from a diaspora where we include a hybridity in our language and the way we do speak. I mean, I need nobody with up on TikTok when I know nothing about me, and I know nothing about issue, and nothing about culture, and nothing about language, linguistics, and identity for come dictate and come tell me, move your blood clot. This is not the right place for you. If you are an educated individual that understands linguistics and is a highly traveled, experienced person, or somebody that has my experience and my life as a British person from the diaspora with a hybrid identity from the existence and the legacy of the Windrush generation, and is a part of the legacy of Lovers Rock and all of these things where hybridity was the beat of the day. When I need you for come step in and come talk and I tell we off a blood clot speak out of order. When Johnny Kay and all them people there in the 1980s, they lick away with their Lovers Rock and whatever, nobody needed the permission of anybody that was on the ground to come and authenticate their Jamaicanness. Nobody needed anybody to authenticate who they are. We are British Jamaicans. We are Jamaican British, and for that I am proud. And for that I will speak the authenticity of who I am. I will not bastardize my voice in order to satisfy your limited understanding. No, will I not bastardize my voice to satisfy the slave master, all of the individuals that are determined to separate me from where I am from. Where?
How many times have I heard how speaky spooky I am, or I don't sound good when I chat patois? But listen, everybody's experience is different, and you will notice that with different class and cultural backgrounds in Jamaica, when you mix and integrate with others, especially when you travel across the diaspora, you will take on different accents, different inflections, and that means how you emphasize your words. And all of that will tell a tale about your identity. Yes, because even though we say that we are Jamaican, when we take on other cultures, we are a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But essentially, we are from yard, even if we are abroad. Big up on a nice clean self. And don't forget to put a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this Sunday Funday Bite with your girl, Head Teacher K.